final home game of any college football season is... The Broncos will put total leather and will get started. Job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Colorado State's offense will get first crack at it here. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like...
Sends it downfield. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanting to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Dropping back, it finds space on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Wants to throw on first down. He tries to take the top off. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Behind the chains now on second and long. The play action fake. Got it in the middle. It's Polk. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Rams in the hurry-up. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Rams are moving quickly down the field.
We're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, fourth down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
And the Rams with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Bring in the heat. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Backed up now, here's second and long. The running back has it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll try to pop the draw. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Boise State's offense will go to work for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll run it out of the shotgun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quick pass on the fly motion. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. This offense just wearing this defense down. 11th play of the drive coming. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Broncos! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield, it's Tcfssl. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Back to pass.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Rams come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Rams look to keep this drive humming.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Got his man. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Hooks. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Looking for room. It's Ball. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's second. There's a penalty marker on the field.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. The Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. A shot toward the end zone. Makes a grab down the middle. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado State. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. He'll do it himself. Powers through. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. After run, now throw. Pocket breaking down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Out of the backfield, he's open. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. And the Rams want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Give to the running back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. The Rams will punt it away on 4th down. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Boise State ready to send out that offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's St. Clair. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The short hands, it's Daniel. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the kick is good. And, guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Rams offense. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Shelton. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Rams want to move quickly.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Look out, he's got room. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. The Rams will snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Power football with the run. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Rams are threatening in the red zone. They're going to go right back to him on first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw, it's Tcfssl. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll run for it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Looking to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Touchdown Rams! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above the Smurf turf.
The Rams will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And the Broncos are in the hurry-up. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and still on his feet. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. On the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. The quick out. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. The give to the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Rams can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way. Then I'll throw the football.
The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans Exhort the D. Using his feet to buy time. Looking for room at the 4 on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Rams will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And that time the defense in 3rd and long, 6 DBs on the field. There's not going to be anywhere to throw the football with that zone coverage. They do a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, David. They break on the ball for the pick.
Yeah, great job forcing the 3rd and long, predictable situation. Like you said, now you got them right where you want them. You practice those situations, all those extra DBs, and they make the big play.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. To the ground, he's got it again. Creates a little space. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He leaves it with his back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air, it's St. Clair. Got his man quickly. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Wagner. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Hand off from the shotgun. Shakes off the defender. He now has 61 yards rushing in this game and getting closer to 1,400 for the season. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. A solid pickup there before Benz is able to make the stop. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Fakes the catch. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll keep it on the sneak. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. He made the 1st guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now they regain the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. It'll be a draw. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. And the Rams moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Dropping back, it's Tcfssl. He's taking the shot. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Colorado State. And that one will give him the lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Southern Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Hattiesburg for some time. They're up 14 over Louisiana. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on second down. Got a man, it's Daniel. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a third down play. Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Daniel. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Broncos will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The Rams want to pick up the tempo.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing two great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe head in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
It's a draw. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's right down the boulevard. That gives him now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That putting so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second.
You're going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Makes the catch. It's Bates. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Colorado State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Colorado State, 34. Boise State, 20.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Makes a move, and he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's St. Clair. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, I love being an edge player late in the ball game. You got the lead. You know it's a pass. They got to throw the football to get back in it. Flying off the edge. They can't block him. They can't stop him, and he gets the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going over the top. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive.
Breaks into the open. He's up to 73 yards rushing, and he's closing in on 1,400 for the season. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quick strike complete. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. From the gun, looking for a man. And the Broncos headed quickly to the line. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Trying to find the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Boise State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Washington. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Tcfssl. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach.